Hi, this is Carrie Schell from On Point Quilter. I want to start with a true confession. Last week, when I was playing with text in Electric Quilt, I crashed the program, I think 4 or 5 times. And I finally figured out what my problem was this week and thought it probably was worth sharing with you so that you don't necessarily make the same mistake I did. I also want to share with you some tricks for creating reverse templates in Electric Quilt. Okay, here is a gift card holder that I created for my 8-year-old niece who has a birthday coming up. And as I was doing that, I used Josie, and I thought I would just start by modifying that to say happy birthday, which means this would be usable by many more people. So I'm going to go to the artwork section, and on the left side you should have a button that has a T on it, which is for text. If not, click your Customize toolbar, Add Remove Buttons, and go ahead and add that text button so that it is on your toolbar. So I'm going to select text, and then I need to select my font from the drop down. Let's use Kristen ITC, and I am going to drag a box, and then I need to click, and I actually realized I had to click twice in the block until I got the cursor. Now that is really large because the approximate size is at 25. So let's go ahead and just bring that down to 10. So I have a little more space to work with. Again, I'm going to click inside the box, click again to start typing, and I'm going to type the word happy. And then I am going to click away. Now, what I was trying to do was to do some modifications and did another block that said birthday. I want to, before I do anything else, just click on the Convert to Patches. So I'm going to take my pick tool, select this, and select Convert to Patches. Now each of these operates independently, and so they can be rotated, they can be moved. So let me just get rid of Josie for a minute in my typing here, and now I can highlight the happy, move that, use the Control key and select the middle of my selected objects here, and I can rotate that, and I can move that in place. And now I can select other, individual items. Let's say I want to just lower that Y a bit, or even if I want to make, let's say, that H a little bit bigger, I can do so by just dragging that. Okay, so now I'm going to do another one for birthday. So again, I'm going to do a text box. I'm going to drag my space. And that's a bigger word, so I'm going to make sure I have a little bit more space. I'm going to bring that down to 10 as well, and I'm going to type birthday. Now it is too big and it doesn't actually fit, so I'm going to try to oh, there, I brought it down. Okay. And so I'm going to use my pick tool, I'm going to select it, and I'm going to convert to patch. Okay, and so now again I can drag a box with my pick tool, move it in place, rotate it, And again, I could select individual items and move it, but now because I have converted to patch, everything basically operates independently. And so I did want to explain that because that convert to patch is different than the way the text tool works on the quilt layout. And you know, for some of you that are using Stitch, that may be useful information. Now I wanted to do one other thing, and that is print templates. So I'm going to go ahead and add this to the sketchbook. And here's my issue. If I do a file and I do a print and I select templates, everything is going to be printed basically face on. So if I do a preview, and again you're looking at my words and you're looking at everything on here, let me just zoom in, it's all facing forward. But if I want to use like fusible webbing, I'm going to want to actually trace this in reverse, or else print this on my fusible paper in reverse. So the way that I came up with doing this was to basically take everything here and do a with my pick tool, do a Control A to select it all, do a copy, and then just do a stitching new design. I did a machine applique, really doesn't matter for this. Do a Control V or paste, center the design, and now do a file print. Oh, sorry. And with everything selected, so Control A, I am going to right click, and in under symmetry, I am going to flip the horizontal. And do you see where now I have a mirror image? So now I can do a file, print, templates, and if I preview this, everything shows up reverse. So very simple. I don't need to color this, I don't need to do anything else. I just am using that for the purpose of printing templates.